welcome to my channel. As you guys can see, we're in a new location today, and that's because I'm in Mexico. As I was walking downtown, I saw this little shop that was serving tinga. They were making tinga tostadas, tacos, you name it. It looks so delicious, and we're not vegan, so I got inspired to make this dish. So what we'll be making today is tinga. The ingredients you're going to need are 4 Roma tomatoes. I chopped these up just like this. You're going to need 1 1/2 of another white onion. Traditionally, they're supposed to be in half moons. I just don't like the stringiness of it. Now, you guys know I love garlic, so I'm using about 6 to 8 large garlic cloves. Now, these are pressed through, so they are very finely chopped. Now, you're going to need about 3 cans of jackfruit, sour cream. I'm going to use salt and pepper and some Jada chicken salt, Tostadas, and the star of the show, Chipotle Peppers in their adobo sauce. And I will show you how. In a hot pan, we're going to add some oil. And we're going to put in our jackfruit. Now, with the jackfruit, I'm going to make a video for you guys on how to prepare it to get it to this point. Since in this video it's not up yet, just make sure that when you get your cans of jackfruit, you drain out the water and you rinse it out really good. What you want to do is, after you rinse it out really well, almost like as if you were hand washing something, you just want to get rid of that briny taste. You want to wring it out. So you want to really squeeze the water out so it's nice and dry. Just gonna fry it. And this is going to mimic the chicken that tinga is usually or traditionally made with. We want to add a little bit of salt. Like about, oh, that salt really flew, huh? The breeze is strong here. And we just want to brown it up. Get it nice and crispy. Not too crispy, just enough. And you want to separate it. All we are trying to do at this point is just fry it up to get a nice texture, because it will become like a little stew. It won't be too wet, but it'll be wet enough. So we don't want it to be like mushy or soggy. Okay, this is looking pretty good. And this is the texture that you want to get. Just crispy on some areas. If you're doing this the same night, the same day that you're cooking it, it's going to be a lot wetter, so you want to dry out the extra water. I did this days before, and I froze it and thawed it out, and this is pretty dry. Now, you guys know I love to do one pot cooking. So now that this is done, on your same pan, you're going to add about 3 tablespoons of oil, and you're going to saute your onion. Now that your onions are in, you want to add salt. And reason being is you always want to salt along the way. But when you add salt to onion as it's cooking, it helps release its juices. So it'll be a lot more delicious. And we just want to soften it. It smells incredible. Now you want to add the garlic. And mix it really well. And we just want to cook this down till they are very nice and soft. We're going to add a little bit of pepper, a few good cranks. I think this is ready. You want it to look like that, really nice and soft. Now we're going to move the onion and garlic to the side, because we're going to make room for our tomato. In your pan, you're going to add about 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of oil. You don't have to add oil. You can just fry them without the oil. I have never done that, but you can. Okay, now we're going to add all of our sauce of tomato. Now what you want to do here is fry this tomato. Now at this point you also want to add salt, a good pinch, and some pepper, a few cranks. If the air doesn't keep taking my pepper, then I'll get some cranks in there. Okay, this is what you want it to look like before you flip. You really just want to cook and fry the tomato. With this dish, you don't want whole tomatoes. You want more like a paste. So even if you mash them down, you just want their flavor, that robust flavor that you will get while they fry and cook. But you can totally incorporate this now. Now, if you want some pieces, then leave it chunky. If you don't, just smooth it out. It's totally up to you. Oh, it smells so good. So what I like to do, I like to press down on the big chunks of tomato. Even though I chop it down very small, there's still big pieces that go through. You just want to kind of get a little sauce out of it. It's not going to be super saucy, but you want, this is what's going to coat the jackfruit. Once you have it to this, like, sauce paste, you can say, you're going to add the jackfruit. Now that we have the jackfruit in, now we just mix it all in. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I almost forgot to start the show. And for that, guess what we need? More oil. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons, not even, maybe a tablespoon. We're going to add, now this depends on the level of spice that you can handle. I'm going to add 1 pepper, 2 peppers, 3 peppers. Now this pepper is really big. And I'm going to add the adobo sauce, some of it. About 2 tablespoons. You can, if you've never had these are kind of spicy, so just tread lightly. Now, you can blend this to make it all a smooth sauce with the onions and the tomato once they're already fried. But I like to do it here because like this, I can control the amount of spice. Some people might get big chunks of chilies. Some people may not. It's very flavorful, so it's not just spicy. Now we mix it in. Oh, it smells so good. Now mine looks a little dry, so I'm going to add a little bit of water. Just a little bit. Now remember, this is going to be in tostadas. You can make it for whatever you want. You can make burritos, tacos, whatever you want. You can eat it like this with rice and beans. I'm going to make it for tostadas, so I don't want a lot of fluid because then it'll make my tostada soggy. I'm going to add just a little tiny bit of water. And at this point, now that it's all mixed and incorporated, I'm going to taste it to see how much seasoning I need to add, and if I need to add more peppers, or if I added too many. And a little bit of everything here. I think the spice is good. I'm going to add some of Jada's chicken salt. I love this stuff. It really gives you a good flavor. I'm going to start with about half a teaspoon, and I'll see from there. You mix it all in, then go in again for taste. I think it's perfect. Now, if you don't have Jada spices, you can use more salt. I highly recommend Jada. I love the flavors. They have a bunch of flavors. I just bought their red pepper salt. It's so good, but I left it at home. It would have been perfect for this dish. But I think it's perfect now. So now, some people like to get a nice crispy layer on the bottom. I think I'm going to do that as well. And you know what? I'm feeling like I want to add a little bit more of the adobo sauce, so I'm going to do that. Boom, there you go. Because This goes with sour cream, so the sour cream will take a lot of that heat and add a lot of freshness. So I'm going to do that. I added a little bit more of the adobo, about half a tablespoon, just for flavor. You see some of the chilies are kind of full here, like big chunks of chilies. It's so good. And now we're done. Okay guys, and this is what we are left with. Look how delicious and simple this was to make. Yeah. Now to give it a try. Mmm. So good. It's nice and spicy, but not too spicy. The sour cream gives it a really good freshness, along with the lettuce. It's so good. If you guys like chipotle peppers, you guys will love this dish. It's so good. The onion, the garlic, tomato. It's really simple to make. Really delicious. Cost effective. What else could you need? It's delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I'm Sahar Belle, and this is on Learning Everything with Sahar Belle. I'll see you next time. Bye.